My daughter Amanda broke her collarbone in PE in middle school, and now my grandson AJ broke his collarbone playing youth soccer, so he is out for the season. You can see his x-ray on the screen and the clear fracture of the collarbone. Most clavicle fractures occur in the middle outer length of the bone, like AJ's, because its weakest point is where the middle and lateral thirds connect. Treatment is pretty basic with rest in a sling to immobilize the area, which should heal in about 6 to 8 weeks. Good luck, AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Polymer E-Club's Ask Dr. Paul. Today we're going to highlight rigid and flexible polymers based on ethylene. So when your boss talks about ethylene polymers, what do you need to know? Polyethylene is a crystalline plastic that is polymerized with ethylene monomer using addition polymerization and can be used to make bottles and bags. Polyethylene has different levels of branching, which creates different density ranges, and we separate polyethylene into high density, medium density, and low density polyethylene grades. If ethylene and propylene monomers are polymerized together, especially with random mixing, the polymer crystallinity diminishes, and we have the elastomer ethylene propylene rubber, or EPR, which has a high elongation, say 1,000%. EPDM is the more common elastomer than EPR, in which a diene monomer is added at maybe 1% to ethylene and propylene monomers, and the unsaturation allows for sulfur cross-linking. EPDM is used in windshield wipers and automotive seals and gaskets, since it has low unsaturation and thus resists environmental degradation. We know crystalline plastics have melting temperatures above room temperature, and the melting temperature of polyethylene is about 130 C, while the Tg of elastomers is below room temperature, with the Tg of EPDM being about minus 60 C. We talked in a past That's Working Knowledge video how a flexible and asymmetric structure like EPDM will need low temperatures to freeze out and become glassy. Thermoplastic Polyolefin, or TPO, is a TPE and a copolymer in which HDPE and branched polyethylene blocks are formed, typically ethylene butene or ethylene octene TPO blocks. TPO competes with elastomers like EPDM and thus are used to make diving flippers, ski boots, and window gaskets. TPO, similar to EPDM, has a Tg below room temperature and has the high elongations like elastomers, say 1,000%, because of the high soft segment quantity, which remains flexible during product use. TPO, being thermoplastic, cycles like polyethylene with maybe a 20-second cycle to injection mold small parts, in which the HDPE hard segment blocks will flow with heat, and these segments will find each other and crystallize upon cooling and become the hard segment anchor points of the TPO. The HDPE levels of the TPO provide the upper modulus and temperature limits, just like the flexible branched polyethylene provides the lower temperature flexibility limits, and it is the Tg of the soft segments that limit where TPO will remain a flexible polymer. Crosslinked polyethylene, or XLPE, has significant commercial use in the pressurized pipe industry and also in artificial hips as a thermoset plastic. XLPE has superior properties to HDPE, and the polymer chains can be linked with peroxides, silanes, or radiation. In review, polyethylene and cross-linked polyethylene plastics are homopolymers, while EPDM is a cross-linked elastomer and a random copolymer, and TPO is a block copolymer, all using ethylene monomer to make ethylene polymers. Knowing the common rigid and flexible ethylene-based polymers, that's working knowledge. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notification, and even share if you appreciate the content. You can visit our website to learn more about our upcoming Polymer Applications course. I'm Paul Nash for Polymer E-Club's Ask Dr. Paul. Thanks for watching.